want to talk to you a little bit about a concept that I've been thinking about for a little while. And I don't think you want to miss this video. It's probably the most powerfulest video that I've ever done. So stay tuned, watch this video to the end, comment if you like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. So, concept that I want to talk to you about today is a concept I think a lot of people can't really grasp. They're having a tough time grasping this concept. It's more of a law. They struggle with it. And I think when you look back, this is why a lot of people struggle with making money online, fulfilling their dreams, getting what they want in life. Pretty much everything centers around this one concept, this one law. And I'll explain it a little bit more in my video, but I just want to give you a little bit of background on this. So, when I was 6 years old, I remember having arguments with my buddy Tommy about whose dad was stronger than the other dad. We get into little fights over this. I remember one day, I was walking down the hall and I saw this shadowy figure approach me. And Tommy and I were right in the middle of an argument walking down the hall, and it was my dad. And I remember what Tommy said. He went, "Your dad is huge. Your dad would beat my dad any day of the week." See, my dad was 6'4", 240 pounds. His nickname was Bigfoot. That's how big it was. So I was a proud son, and my dad would pick me up, put me on his shoulder, and take me out to either go home or go out for ice cream, whatever it was. I remember in the winter time, I think I was 7, I was in a Christmas play, playing Santa Claus. I'd have to run to the back of the stage and they'd put a beard on me, and then they'd be like, "Go, go, 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 go," and I'd have to run out in front of the stage, the pillow stuffed underneath my jacket, and I'd make people laugh. And I remember looking around, I'd look for my mom and dad. I'd be like, there they are. And I remember seeing my dad laughing, and I'd have to run back. And I'd go change into my other outfit and become a lumberjack. Didn't matter what I was doing, if I was pretending to cut wood, whatever, I would always look for my dad in the audience. And I'd see him smiling, beaming. My mom. And I felt like Superman. I felt like I could fly. A 7-year-old that basically idolizes his dad. My dad treated me like gold. I remember going home and just beaming, sitting in the vehicle in between my parents. And I'm just beaming, and they're bragging about how good their son was. And I'm just listening, grinning ear to ear. A few weeks later, I remember visiting my cousin Jimmy across the lake. And I'm walking into the yard. We have this old house. Big, massive yard. And I remember seeing this red pickup truck with a ton of furniture in the back. And my Uncle Lori was in the front seat. And my mom comes out of the house and she says, "Shane, hop in the truck. We're going for a drive." So I climb in the truck and we're driving away. And I look back and I see some of my toys mixed in with the furniture. I look over at my mom and I say, when's Dad coming? She looks down at me and says, if your dad's not coming, we're getting a divorce. That was the day that my dad gave up his authority over me. And this is the concept that I want to talk to you about. Still affects me to this day. But I think this is why a lot of people struggle online, is they don't feel they have any authority. So when I was on stage making people laugh and all this stuff, I felt like I had the authority to do what I was doing because my dad gave me approval. And my dad was my authority in my life. And when he removed himself, I struggled with authority my entire life, especially with teachers, because I didn't trust anybody after that. Didn't trust. We moved to another town. I had to make new friends, all this kind of stuff. And I didn't trust the principal, as it felt like I was at the office almost every week getting the strap. And I would get spankings by the teachers, and I'd pee my pants in class in front of students, in front of girls that I liked. I would embarrass myself. I had no authority, and I never gave anybody authority in my life to speak into my life as a mentor, all that kind of stuff. So the concept that I'm going to be talking about over the next few weeks is the concept of authority. We struggle with it. I struggle with it because of trust. And you don't even trust yourself after a while. So I'm going to go through a little mini video series as to how you can get that authority back. I have a little birdhouse. I love birds. Birds are amazing creatures. I love birds, just absolutely love them. I can't tell you how many birds I've rescued since I was a child. Either beside the road, I'd take them to the vet, all this kind of stuff. I love birds. What's interesting about birds is they are built to fly. They have the authority to fly. If you jump in a plane, the plane at the airport, all the planes at the airport are under a law. It's called the law of gravity. Once they take off on the runway, they break that law of gravity and they get introduced to a new law, which is called the law of lift. And I won't go into all the details of aerodynamics because I am not a pilot. I am not an authority in that arena. But basically, there is so much thrust in the plane that it actually lifts the plane off the ground. Doesn't matter what the weight is. And there's a crew that operates the plane, and there's passengers, and there's engineers and maintenance people that take care of the plane. There's so much that goes into keeping that airplane in the air. With a bird, there's no maintenance. The bird just flies. You know why? It was built to fly. That was its DNA. That is its destiny. It would look weird watching a bird walk around all the time. It just feels weird. But eagles are designed to fly, and there's no maintenance. Everything an eagle needs to fly already exists. This is very important. Everything an eagle needs to fly exists on the earth for it. Man has to build a plane. A bird is born that way. So I'm going to leave you with this. You were born to have authority over your life. That's right. You have everything in you right now to have authority. You want to know why? Because you are a human being. We have the authority all over the earth. So over the next few weeks, I hope I can help you tap into that authority that you already have. Because that's what causes people to struggle. They're not able to present themselves as someone that has authority on any given subject. They come across as weak. They come across as timid, and they're always high maintenance. Always. Self included. You're always looking for permission to do this, permission to do that. Can I do this? Can I do that? And all this kind of stuff. You can do whatever you want to do because you were born into authority. So I hope this speaks out to one person out there. You have everything that you need right now to have authority. You don't need a doctor's degree. You don't need an engineering degree or anything like that. You don't even need experience in this and that field and all this kind of stuff. You have the authority right now just for being a human being. You have the authority. I hope this has served you, and I'll see you in another video. If you like this, I can go really, really deep in this one, and I'm telling you, it'll change your life. It'll give you a little extra step no matter where you are, when you're at work, when you're at home with your spouse, your significant other, with your kids, just wherever you go. When you walk in that authority, your countenance changes. All of a sudden somebody sees something a little bit different about you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.